This man's name is David. He buys a first-class plane ticket every day but has never actually taken a flight. Instead, he sits in the departure hall watching television. Until one day, the TV host suddenly falls asleep, and the players on the field instantly collapse to the ground. David immediately realizes it's time to board. However, he suddenly notices that all airport security personnel are armed. With time running out, David angrily snatches an assault rifle from a guard and runs towards the boarding gate. The commotion outside quickly alerts the flight attendants, and one rushes to close the cabin door, but David gets there first, jamming the lock with his gun. The attendant tries his best but fails to stop David from barging in. Seeing David armed, passengers on the plane start to panic. The captain also notices the abnormal situation. David orders him to close the door immediately. The flight attendant wants to wait a moment but, seeing David's crazed eyes, decides to comply. David then rushes to the cockpit, threatening the captain at gunpoint to take off immediately, nearly stopping the captain's heart. David says they must leave before sunrise, or everyone will die. The captain is completely baffled. At this point, David is distracted by the knocking of the air marshal. The captain seizes the opportunity to try and grab the weapon but fails, his palm shot through by an accidental discharge. David, unfazed, still demands immediate takeoff. But with only one hand, the captain has no way to operate the plane alone, and the co-pilot is missing. With no choice, David curses and returns to the cabin, asking if any passengers can fly a plane. Everyone looks at him like he's an idiot, giving no response. Then a woman named Kelly raises her hand, saying she can fly a helicopter. David hurriedly brings Kelly to the cockpit. As the plane starts moving, the co-pilot, having just finished evacuating passengers, is shocked. But David won't allow the captain to stop. The helpless captain can only call the tower for takeoff but receives no response. Only then does the captain realize that the earlier bullet accidentally damaged the communication device. But David doesn't care. If they don't take off, he'll shoot. The captain can only call the flight attendants to tell passengers to buckle up, instructing Kelly to increase throttle for takeoff. As the plane slowly leaves the ground, David orders the captain to keep flying west, because that's where the sun sets. Once the flight stabilizes, the captain asks about the meaning of sunrise symbolizing death. David says he is a colonel in the NATO army who accidentally overheard a secret meeting of the organization. They said the sun has mutated, and any living thing it shines on will die, even if hiding inside buildings. He had some doubts himself, but just now, when all the athletes on the live TV broadcast suddenly collapsed, it confirmed everything.